Hello, and welcome to Hot Stuff, a talk show where the conversations are always hot and the tea scalding. We're your hosts, Jessica and Jillian, and for our first topic today, we'll be discussing if toilet paper should hang over or under the roll. Jillian, do you want to go first?
Personally, in my bathroom, I keep the toilet paper underneath. I don't keep the toilet paper over. And I know that's not super common. I know that a lot of people like to put it over the top. I don't like it. I think it looks better underneath. I prefer it. As someone who had cats, you reach up and you pull down the toilet paper. If you keep it underneath, if they grab the top, they can't pull it down. So I think it's more efficient and I think it looks better. I might get a lot of hate for this. I'm sorry. That's fine. What do you think, Jess? Tell me all about how you feel about toilet paper. Do it.
Wow. I've heard the whole, I have animals, so I have to keep it under, but I don't get that because if it's, over, or if it's under, they can still grab it and pull it, too.
Well, that implies that, your cat has, thought behind it where they'll reach underneath. But no, they reach over the top and pull, and if it rotates, then they spill it out. But if it goes back, it's not going to spill out. Unless your cat is a genius, which I really doubt your cat's a genius. They're not doing that.
Okay, honestly, I prefer mine over the top. I feel like it just looks nicer. I feel like it's easier. It's more convenient because then you're not because bathroom stuff aside, if you're using toilet paper to wash your face or something in the bathroom.
You wash your face with toilet paper? I use a washcloth like a human. Sorry, continue.
Or anything, any other use for it, if your hands are wet or something, and then you're pulling it from under, you're gonna get more sheets wet than if it's on the top, which is why it's better to have it on the top.
I think you're just a weirdo who touches toilet paper with wet hands. Toilet paper dissolves. Use a towel. Use a towel. We're not monkeys. Use a towel. You don't use toilet paper when your hands are wet.
Okay, well what if you need to blow your nose or something and you don't have Kleenex?
Why are your hands wet when you're blowing your nose?
You could have any reason.
Are you just sweaty? You're just so sweaty that your hands are sticking to toilet paper? Just put it underneath. It's easier for everyone.
Maybe.
Speechless. That's fine. That's fine.
Maybe. I don't.
Didn't know my co-host was so sticky. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not. I work out like a normal person. I sweat a normal amount for a normal person. I'm not overly sweaty.
I work out.
It looks nicer when it's on top. That's my final answer. I don't sweat like an animal.
But you know what? I'm not gonna argue with this anymore. I'm not gonna argue about this anymore. I'm sorry. Well, toilet paper over versus under the roll is one thing, and movies versus books is another. So I think we should push past this argument and talk about books versus movies. So first of all, Jessica, what do you prefer? Do you prefer books or movies?
So I say for most of the time, books. Because I like the fact that there are more details with the books. You can really get an insight into what the character feels and what they think. And you get a larger sense of the character and who they are, and you get more details with the story versus the movie because it has to be condensed. So I like the longer story.
I'm surprised by that. I really thought you'd pick movies because I assumed that your wet hands would stick to the pages of the book. But I'm sorry. I said I would let it go. I'm sorry. Okay. I like books too. I really do like books. I used to be a huge reader. I still am a really big reader. There's a special place in my heart for movies, though, especially movie adaptations of books. Either it's absolutely golden or it's garbage. I think a really good example is the Harry Potter franchise. I know that you love Harry Potter, too. Oh, you're still mad. That's fine. I'm going to keep talking. I love the Harry Potter franchise. I thought the movies were a great interpretation of the books. I love the books, too. I know, you have to cut out key details, and some movies do an awful job of that, where they just skimp over huge details. But I don't know, I prefer books, but there's a special place in my heart for movie interpretations of books.
Yeah, and I think it's definitely a way to get more fans for a franchise if you can make it into a movie. And I think some of them are well done. So like the Hunger Games example, I think that was a really close adaptation. Like yes, they did have to cut some out, but I think that one was like probably one of the best versions of the best example of that idea.
I do love the Hunger Games movies. I think that's a good example. Well, that's all we have right now, but we will be right back after commercial for our next topic, the royal family, right here on Hot Stuff.
What does it mean to be a war hawk?
It means allowing myself to dream big and think outside the box.
Pushing the limits of what I think is possible.
Seeing ideas through from start to finish.
Collaborating with professors and peers.
And seizing opportunities in the community to put my knowledge to use.
I'm studying abroad,
learning another language,
and listening to the stories of others.
I'm making lifelong friends and fearlessly sharing my gifts with the world.
As a war hawk, I stay balanced,
take great care of myself,
and get out of my comfort zone.
I refuse to let the past determine my future.
And I'm taking confident steps in the direction of my dreams.
Sometimes it doesn't make sense.
And other times it couldn't be more exciting.
But I will keep my goals in mind
and never quit.
Because
that's the war hawk way.
Here at UWW, we put a lot of emphasis on shaping your involvement. Involvement helps you get to know more people with similar values and goals as yourself. The Student Involvement Office can help you get involved with organizations on campus, or we can help you start a brand new one. So what are you waiting for? It's time to shape your involvement at UWW. If you'd like to learn more, stop by UC 127 or contact us at involvement@uww.edu or call 262-472-6217.
Welcome to Jitters Coffee House. Located on the first floor of the Wells Towers, Jitters is a student-run coffee lounge and offers a variety of coffee and ice cream-based drinks and is home to many entertaining programs, including live music, gamer trivia nights, and other performances. Coordinate your activity by emailing jitters@uww.edu. Jitters is completely run by volunteers who can earn service hours and even receive a free drink during their shift. Stop in tonight at Jitters Coffee House, where fun events and community come together.
Welcome back to Hot Stuff. Our next hot topic is the royal family. Should Camilla be queen consort? Jessica, I know you have a lot of opinions on this, so I'll let you start. I'm not very educated about this, so you go ahead.
Yeah, I do have a lot of opinions about this.
Oh my God.
First of all, no, Camilla should not be queen. That title was going to go to Princess Diana, okay? And then obviously there was the whole Charles cheating scandal that, what any person in their right mind would do, get a divorce. Sometimes divorce is the answer, okay?
Yeah, but they're celebrities. They're not just celebrities. They're royals too. They can't just get a divorce publicly and be done with it. They're held to a higher standard, or sort of higher standard. I mean, running around with your mistress looking like a like a paper bag is not the best look on anyone. But I mean, it's not that easy, especially when you're in the cameras all the time.
Are you saying he should have covered up the affair better?
I don't think he should have covered the affair. I think he should have been a better husband in the first place.
That's what I know,
but you're get a divorce. I'm maybe work on your marriage. Everyone divorce.
But
just cut it off.
No,
there.
what I'm saying is because of the divorce, she obviously never got to be queen. And now Queen Elizabeth is, on her deathbed, maybe. There's debate about that, weirdly.
If she already died.
Oh my gosh, if she did, they have to go to the pet store and get a new queen before anyone realizes.
You gotta get one that looks just like the original.
Right.
Swap it out.
No one will ever know. But now, because she's dying, maybe. They have
Allegedly.
She signed an order that Camilla should be queen when the queen herself passes away, and I won't stand for it. I think.
You're ready to show up at Buckingham Palace.
I will.
Like, I need to talk to someone. I'd like to see the manager of the United Kingdom, please.
I will make it happen. I will do whatever I need to do to prevent this from happening. I don't know. Sign a petition online.
GoFundMe, fly Jessica to Buckingham Palace. She wants to have a word with the Queen.
The link will be up after the show.
Oh, yeah.
I think that it's disrespectful to Diana's memory to have this woman who broke up their marriage be queen of a whole country.
I think you have some good points here. Well, we are on to our last topic for today's show. My favorite topic, TikTok. I feel like this is a confession on television, but I spend on my phone probably the most amount of time on my phone on TikTok. I know that I spam you with TikToks every couple hours.
She does.
I'm sure you're so sick of it.
She does.
I feel like you don't even check it half the time, and it kind of hurts my feelings. But
I see every single one.
You don't
all of the cat videos.
Anyways.
I always wait until I see you in person.
I know you don't check my TikToks because I call you sweaty on TV, and I'm so sorry. That's okay. We all get sweaty. I love TikTok. I love all the different memes that come out. I think there's some really creative people. I love looking at the cringe TikToks too, of just unhinged people doing stupid stuff. Celebrity TikToks are amazing to look at. I love it. I think we should start a TikTok for the show, is my hot take for the day.
First of all, I'm not sweaty. Second of all, so what I want to know, what do you think about the fact that the Chinese government owns TikTok and there's possibly stealing our data? What's your take on that?
Man, if you're worried about facial recognition on TikTok, wait until I tell you about when you go to the DMV and they take a picture of your face for your ID. I don't care. If they want to steal my data, knock themselves out. What are they going to do? They'll be like, dang, this girl looks at a lot of TikToks all day. Why is she downloading the same pictures of a stock photo of a man eating a croissant over and over? Steal my data. Knock yourself out. I don't care.
I have a love-hate relationship, but for the most part, I'm grateful for TikTok so that I can see different cat videos and, lots of animal TikToks and funny people. But unfortunately, that is all the time we have for today's show. Be sure to tune in next time for another episode of Hot Stuff. Remember, the conversations are always hot and the tea scalding. We're your hosts, Jessica and Jillian, and we'll see you next time.